Daddy B.
Yes, I.
How is the vibe?
Blessed love, lovely Coronation Day. Sun is shining.
Yeah.
You know, everything is everything.
Yeah, man. In your red hat and red t-shirt.
The vibe.
What a combination.
Yeah,
but talk to me, Daddy B. I know you're a man of style and pattern. What exactly informed the dress today? Red hat, red t-shirt. It's like Coronation. I was expecting to see white, but
So what it is I function 12 tribe.
Okay, all right.
12 tribe, November, which is Yaad month, is red.
Okay.
So I like to red it up.
All right.
Like you rightly said, His Majesty is a man of distinction. You know what I mean? And so as followers of His Imperial Majesty, and I try to, uphold his values and principles when it comes to, how you appear in a society, and it's very, very important. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We give thanks. Now, I want you to throw some light on this particular day for us. 1930, November 1930. What happened on that day?
So all I say is, I have a brethren, Lil Joe, and he says, without 2nd November, there'd be no Rastafari. Yeah, because yes, His Majesty was born on July 23rd, but he took the coronation, his coronation as Kings of Kings and Lords of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God and defender of the true Christian faith, to show him, to reveal him to the world. Because it was his coronation that the elders in the West said, look to the day a black king will be crowned, and that's the day of our reckoning. So it's a very, very significant day for I and I. And historically speaking, that was the day that over 72 nations were represented there in living color to testify to his coronation. So it's a very significant day. As we're speaking, Rastafari globally are celebrating the day. Yeah.
Not only in Ghana,
nah, man,
but worldwide.
Apart from Akuma village, I know the UWF brethren are keeping something in Apokwase, a Lagazee Gardens, and I know a few other brethren. The brethren in Befi Chroma beat him now, Benge like there's no tomorrow. You know what I mean? So all over the country, apart from Akuma village, there are livications going on. Yeah.
All right.
Easy.
I think I was going to ask that. Seriously, are we doing this only in Akuma village? And I was also thinking that if all the mansions of Rastafari are one, why some in Akuma village and why some over there in Pokwase?
So like someone says, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And unity and togetherness and things and doing things in common, you don't force. You understand? It's a radical vibration. And over time, and I come to the realization that, if we're able to get together and do one big thing, it reveals a certain strength. Differently still, if I and I still do things here and there, until such time, then I will come to the realization that, make we all one big livication. And so it goes still. Yeah, man. You can't laugh,
Daddy Ahuma Okanse
Don't
Bosco.
say 40.
39 good.
The first time he hear you drop that, he say, boy, the man has been living in Jamaica for real.
All right. So, on a more serious note, I am of the vibe that since we've been doing this for a minute, you understand me? And if we should go back into the days when Rastafari movement started in Ghana, through that short up to now, I think we've come of age where we have to do things together, you understand me? And don't do things somewhere that is going to attract 10 Ghana cities and elsewhere is free, and people will be caught in that kind of dilemma of, should I go right or should I go left? And I believe that, as Nkrumah said, we neither face the west or the east.
We stay forward.
We stay forward, you understand me? So I am of the view that, because I saw a flyer like that, and I'm like, I was even thinking, even at Akuma village, the Friday when you called me to tell me that I should announce it, you understand me? Quickly, because I had that flyer and I thought it was that, so I had to come back to you to ask you that. Is it the one? And he said, oh no, this one is Akuma village. I said, oh okay, you understand me? So I think it's about time as elders, you understand me? You know, we need to set some good precedents down before we leave the earth so that the young ones coming can also follow it. You understand me? So I just don't know. I would advise that.
Let me just say something quickly.
Yeah.
In the 70s, Julius Nyerere came to Ghana.
All right.
In the time of Ike Achiampong.
Yeah.
Now, Nyerere had been one of the strident opponents of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah
Okay.
when he was pushing for the unification of Africa. Nyerere then thought Nkrumah was doing it for self-glorification. Nkrumah passed. Now, Nkrumah was overthrown in 1966.
Yes.
Nyerere came to Ghana nearly a decade after 66. He was still in power. And he saw the things Osagyefo had been talking about. You know what? In Accra, he actually cried and said, I wish we had bought into his vision and done the work. You understand?
Yeah.
We still got some time to go. I'm
Yeah.
62. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you see me dead and gone.
Oh, no.
What the item just have to do is hold up the work.
Yeah.
Because I tell people that I is the first generation of Rastafari. There's no ambiguity of that. Me and Osagyefo them, maybe they are the junior of the first generation.
Yeah.
So when they reach our age, 60 and going, they will be telling youths that this and that and that. It's a baton. Or it's a relay, an I generation. Yesterday we were in a continental conference, RCC, planning for our next summit in Nigeria. And Brother Black Rice Osage, Black Rice them, they used to trod with jastics before kimono them came on. And Black Rice was saying that Ghana, from back in the day, because he knew Wanta them and Little Joe them, and thing, had always been at the forefront. And my encouragement to the youths is that, look, nations are looking up to Ghana, and we can't falter. We can't deter. What we need to do is learn from our mistakes and our experiences, so we build a formidable front to hold high the flag of Rastafari. That's what I'll say.
All right. Narobawa is here, and
Narobawa, the designer turned producer.
Yeah.
You know, when I met Naro back in the 90s, I was then at Groove FM, young man. He was then a fashion designer.
Definitely.
And he could make some wicked suits for original them.
Of course. Of course.
Creative person still.
Naro.
Yes, give thanks, Daddy. I'm going to start my question with a foundation to the question I'm going to ask you, because I'm in a midst of grace. I first met you through my uncle Ras Dogo, Michael.
Yeah.
You know, he used to have a shop at wrestling. I met his soul wrestling power. He transitioned last year.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he was the first man that introduced me to Amadina, which you come for reason and all of that.
Yeah.
And growing up as a man, I found my own path. You, as far as you said, you are now
Speaking to the microphone.
corporate space, a general manager and all of that. Osagyefo, you know, I later got to know him, but no more on a more personal level, but through social media and his songs and all of that. My brother here was an aspiring Bobo priest.
My lord.
See, now his special art is killing sound and doing radio, and also in other ways, you know how to press breast and all of that. Right. But here's my question though. You know, I have friends both here and abroad as well who were treading Rastafari seriously. Some are your age mate, you know, but now they denounce the divinity of His Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. I have found my own path. I don't do religion anymore. Lagazee, I don't know what I'm, Mr. Ballhead, Mr. Christian, Mr. Farah, Sarge, I don't know. Even though I still hold His Majesty as the greatest African king to ever lived in our time. Example is Muta Baruka. He came out a couple of years ago to denounce the divinity of His Majesty. But if you look at Rastafari right now, even the next generation coming, Rastafari is not vibrant like it used to be in the early 90s, 80s to the late 90s and all of that. Even with the advent of social media and all of that, you hardly see people representing Rastafari, even from the elders who, even youth, supposed to take the trot, but they're actually also running away from the faith. What do you think is happening? It's like, do you think people are waking up to say, no, I can't classify a man who was in love with another woman like me as my God? It's like the divinity aspect of Rastafari is no longer being upheld by those who are coming. Why that?
Thanks. This is a very good question.
Yeah.
Akan people say Obi Anchira Kwala Nyame.
True.
What Bob Marley said is, give us the teachings of His Majesty. We don't want no devil philosophy. Do you understand? Now, His Imperial Majesty came into this dispensation to shine a light. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So in 1937, he made a prophecy. It wasn't listened to. In 1964, he made another proclamation, which was popularized by Bob Marley in war.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that the man came to teach certain things. His Majesty didn't tell people, do this or worship me or that. Now people, scholars who know about the Davidic covenant, point to him as a remnant of the Davidic covenant. Now, like I started, Obi Anchira Kwala Nyame. So I'm not here to tell you who God is and how to worship God and manifest God. What I say is His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I is King of Kings and Lords of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. No apologies. I don't need to explain my faith to anybody. I am not in the argument business. I am not in the conviction business. What I'm in the business is living my life as Rastafari, as a true son of the soil, as a Pan-Africanist who is rejecting Babylon's system and upholding African values. You know something? When you go to Ashanti region, do you know how they call Otumfuo? Nyame Kesie! Have you heard it before? So me, I'm not in any argument with anybody to say Haile Selassie is God. He is not God. I am saying in my tradition, me, I'm an Asante. My father's mother is from Ofinso. We call Otumfuo Nyame Kesie. We don't apologize about it. If you like, take it. If you don't, go and argue. What I'm saying is, it is time for the African to realize that how he's been represented by the Caucasians, it's not him. It's time we step forward into our glory and our divinity. Dig this. God said He made man in His image and likeness. And if God is making man in His image and likeness and using the soil of the land, the soil is what? Red or white or black? It's black. We're not in an argument. We're in a manifestation of the supreme glory of Rastafari. Take it or leave it. Simplicity.
Let me throw a little bit
Yes.
light
Yeah.
to that as well.
Yeah.
You know, when Mussolini attacked Ethiopia, Haile Selassie went to the rest of the world and told them that it's about time that we need to set up an organization that will defend the smaller nation from being attacked.
Yeah.
So that means he didn't do anything magical.
Yeah.
He did things as a human.
Yeah.
He was somebody to universal declaration of human rights.
Yeah.
Haile Selassie was the initiator of it. He's the initiator of international morality. When they went to a big conference, when the Americans were talking about guns, ammunitions, he said he represents the poor people of the world. You know, that gave him the father of merciful. So, but I've met a lot of Rastas some time ago who always want to attach some magics, because some people even said he drew a bird on paper and
The flew.
and, you know, yeah. So things that we see. So when we say somebody is God, me like this, the God. So you can't say Haile Selassie is God and be having an unseen God too.
Yeah.
You see that thing. So if Haile Selassie is God because of what he represented, some of the greatest things that he did. You know, when you check the initiation of the international morality, the fundamental human right of all humans, you know, so I think we should project, but some people always make it look like Haile Selassie made the sea. You know, Haile Selassie made, you know, yeah, man. So God, man of rights, is
God in flesh.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
man of,
Yeah.
So Haile Selassie being God, it's when we check he's above the ordinary man, his level of intelligence,
Yes.
his level of wisdom. Some of the things that he initiated brought peace to the world. You know, he stood for poor people of the world. He didn't even say just Africans.
Yeah.
Global.
Yeah, man.
You know, so it's a reality we are dealing with. Rasta is about reality thing. You know?
Yeah.
Rasta is not about
Some magic somewhere.
and all them kind of thing. You know? Yeah. So Haile Selassie being God is seeing him up there
Yeah.
and checking what he did. Some of the things that he initiated was so extraordinary that it was beyond the understanding of the ordinary person.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
All right. So this question of Selassie being God and all that, I think I have come across a lot of reasoning and all that, and sometimes I don't want to go too much into that because they spoke to his son, and his son was and they were asking him whether does your father see himself as God. They said no. You understand me?
1970.
Yeah, and all that. But to me, I seriously I don't want to go into those things because people want to find out whether Selassie created the sea or created.
So you see some. Let me say some. Those are the distractions of the faith.
Yeah, man.
Do you understand? Rastafari come to reject that Eurocentric view of divinity. Period. That thing where black man is see white man, is see God. It be lie. He came to teach that look, if your Christian Bible tells you that God made man in image and likeness, forget say the whole book be stories and things. So. But the first story, God sat down in the garden, crossed his leg, you look at his angels, say, hey, angels come, make we make somebody in our image and likeness. Then the book says he took dirt from the ground. Science in school teaches that the best soil is black soil.
Of course.
So go and do your calculation. That is what Rastafari came to show.
Yeah.
That look, we are first man of creation.
Yeah.
Make we no sit down, make nobody come deceive us, say black people are this and no. Assert yourself. Like Kwame Nkrumah said, the African personality. That's what we come to push.
Definitely.
I believe most of the realistic things Haile Selassie did is even enough to put him on that
Level.
You know, we don't need to go and find other things. Let's check the things that he did.
Definitely.
You know, to qualify him for the title that we've given him.
Definitely.
Any other thing is an illusion.
All right.
Daddy, last one. Daddy.
Yeah.
Yes. How do you see the future of Rastafari in the next, I'm not even going to say 10 years, in the next 20 years, because looking at the new generation coming, from sitting back, I don't think the movement look attractive enough in Ghana to attract the younger generation coming up now.
Okay, let me say this. So maybe you are looking around you.
Okay.
One of my brethren, Dr. Jalani, you know Jalani from University of West Indies. He was in Ghana recently.
Yeah.
Jalani is in what you call Italy as we're talking. He's addressing today's Coronation, like I said, it's all about even Italian white boy. They must celebrate it. Big. That's why I say maybe you are looking in Ghana, you're looking around your corner, Nima. But internationally, you see, the movement is a movement of reassurance. So as we're talking right now, pure white boys and girls in Italy, they are having big groundation. And like I said, it's not just here. So that's why there's a conversation going on in certain circles. Hey, is this thing supposed to be exclusively black?
Yeah.
The message of liberation is a message for everybody. That's why if you go to Tokyo, you see the bingis you go to Jamaica, you see some Tokyo Japanese bingis.
Of course.
They play bingi.
Yeah.
If you go wrong.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is Rastafari is a movement that come to liberate people. And so don't look around your corner and don't look, there's a saying in the book, when the teaching came and it went to the children of Israel, they rejected it.
Yeah, sure.
So what did? They took it to the Gentiles.
Of course.
So if I and I, who the thing is far, we say we don't want it.
Yeah.
In the book, there's another thing where he say some Samaritan woman went to Jesus and Jesus said, look, we don't come to feed dogs. You know what the woman told God? He said, look, even after you feed the children, crumbs still drop for the dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs are ready to take it.
Definitely.
So in conclusion, what will you say to the virgin sitting at somewhere Choco or Newtown, burning some herb in the gate and just yell Rastafari, no education, nothing, and just think that that's what Rastafari is about? What would you say to such a youth?
So what it is His Majesty came to say, take advantage of the benefits of modern civilization. Right now as we're talking, everything is gone online. Everything is gone digital. Some place you go buy something safe, unless you press your phone to pay. Education is the greatest guarantee. And when I say education is the greatest guarantee, I don't mean go to school or unless university or primary school. Skills acquisition, improving yourself, such that if you look at yourself today, you say, oh, I'm a bit better than I was last year. Not just in skills, but in values. So that at the end of the day, you can say, yes, after how many years on earth, I'm wiser, I'm better, and I'm stronger.
All right, Daddy Ahoma Okanse Bosco, 54 gone into the one here on Asaase Radio, the voice of our land. Exactly 2 o'clock, we're sitting one-on-one with Osagyefo for the Simple Entertainer, and we're going deeper into his album Danger. Danger means red. You understand me?
Like we got it all.
Yeah, man. and seriously, I have some good questions for Osagyefo in the Legends Corner, but Daddy B, I know the occasion has already started at Akuma Village and all that. Can you throw some light on what is going to happen? You know, so that, and then also if you can direct people to the venue and all that, what exactly is going to go on? What are we going to do? Is it going to be about only bingy drums, and are there going to be some speeches? Are there going to be some movies and all that kind of thing? What exactly is it going to be like today?
Thanks. So basically it will be music.
Okay.
They say make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. So that's what we want to do tonight. Play a lot of good music, groundation music, foundation music. And a couple of artists will pass through to give out some conscious vibrations. And then there will be some games. You know what I mean? Play some Ludo, you know, play some Owari, play some Dam and things like that. And there'll be a few, you know, testimonies, let me put it that way. A few messages to strengthen I along the way. Yeah, man.
I have never been booked to play at, you know, any Rastafari function before, and sometimes.
All ahead.
So what it is?
Sometimes I do wonder. You understand me?
So what it is?
Is it because?
No. You see, Lagazee. What people don't know is Lagazee started as a foundation route. So tonight, bring your external. It's your brethren, Africa Unity, who are playing.
Yeah, of course.
So even Father Star is bringing his drive.
Okay.
You know, to plug in and give us some foundation.
Of course.
Bring your drive. Come give us some foundation. You know what I mean? And you know, cause I know he's a conscious lyrics man too. You know when he's killing sound. Killing sound, anything goes. You know, so tonight I invite ones on ones to pass through Akuma Village. Latest by 6 p.m. you should be there.
Okay.
You know, so that you catch the thing from the beginning and you know, see where I go and play some games before the dancing and all them thing there starts.
All right.
And another thing I'd also like to say is Rastafari is in Ghana. Ghana is the gateway to Africa. And I hold the fort. Let us learn to work together so that when we are no longer here, the next generation will say, yes, there was a generation that did good work. And before I take your leave, I'd like to salute man like Osagyefo. He's one of the brothers who's been holding the live reggae band scene, you know, strong over the years. I remember him as a youth with Tonto Them and things. I'm talking, Saji, that was like 90s or what, 2000s? 90s. You know, youths. They used to do Yokegali, Tatale. Now he's on his own. He's got, I think this is like the 4th album or so. Fifth album, you understand, and still going strong. 10 years time, when Osagyefo is riding his Barracuda, people will think he went to do some secret. They don't know that the man is sticking trotro. You know, so big man, salute.
Yeah, man. All right. So where is Akuma Village?
Akuma Village is right behind Baden Powell. In this day of technology, just hit it into your phone. Type Rising Phoenix to bring you right there off the high street. Yeah.
Also, I know you guys, not you guys, sorry, my apologies here.
Your face like you guys. your grandfather, you call your grandfather guy. Yes, man. Talk like he's a Rasta, man. Don't come and talk like Osagyefo is you guys.
Issue statement when things happen across the world. And I don't know whether you issue any statement regarding what happened in America with the Hurricane Melissa. You know,
Hurricane. The Hurricane Melissa, we say is the biggest. Hopefully this week we'll issue a statement on that. You know, in support to the brethren. But more to the point, Kevoy in the Caribbean Association, they're doing a fundraiser, and I believe that'll be more meaningful. Even if you send 500 CD, 500 CD is like what, $50. I mean, that's big money in Jamaica, you know. So maybe I'll send the contact and the number to King Lagazee. So
Hurricane House is personally affected, and you know, so there are a lot of
That's the more reason why I should send you the contact for you to spread the word. It's just simple Momo number. 100 CD, 10 CD, 50 CD. They will gather it and send it to you.
But how are they going to send it?
Oh, Kevoy. You don't know Kevoy.
I know Kevoy.
Kevoy
But
them-
yeah, I know.
So
a
they'll
process,
send it
it's a
by,
process,
they'll send it by the bank.
Oh, okay.
And also, there's a Jamaican consulate here.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
give the money to them and it will reach them.
But I'll be sure if you send it to the consulate, they will send it.
If somebody not go nyame,
No, you see.
nobody will give it to them.
Yeah.
Because this is very
And-
official. Yeah.
And also, this is what the Ghana Caribbean Association,
Okay.
their president Kevoy, will want to do.
they will give
Because Kevoy wants to do something, make Jamaica people know, say, as a day Ghana, he's still this way.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
understand me? No, I don't. I just want to be sure whether the money won't pass anyway. You understand me?
It will reach there, it will reach there.
It's 2:00, and I would like to say
right.
big respect to Daddy Ahoma Okanse Bosco for coming through to throw more light on the issues to do with the show going on at Akuma Village and also Coronation Day.